Hey guys, I told you I would be back. Didn't I say that? I said about a week or two, somewhere around there. So here I am, back. Excuse my coffee because it's 9 o'clock at night, but I just love drinking coffee, morning, night, whatever. So, hold on. Okay, so excuse me. Today is the 22nd. The 20th was 10 months post-op for me. Super unreal. Like I say in every video, it does not feel like it's been 10 months since I was sleeved. I'm pretty much used to my stomach at this point. I'm pretty much used to the different kinds of food that I can eat and the quantity that I can eat. I can pretty much eat anything. The only thing that I have issues with, but you're not really supposed to drink that anyway, is soda. I cannot, like, if I sip a soda, it's just the bubbles. My stomach is just not. It does not agree at all. So, I mean, I think since last July, maybe I've had maybe in total, like, and when I say like, oh, I had a soda, my definition is I had like 2 sips of a soda. So probably almost within a year, maybe like 2 sodas total from just here and there, sip, sip, sip. I cannot like guzzle down a soda. No, it's not happening. Can't do it. But now juice, I have to stop myself with the juice because I can get crazy with the juice. Like chips. Excuse me, chips, slider food. I don't know if you guys ever heard people talk about slider foods, but when I tell you, it is real. So basically, it's explaining foods that literally just like slide through your stomach with like almost little to no restriction. So for some reason, chips are a huge slider food. I mean, you can just get a bag of chips and just go to town. It feels like, you cannot eat what you used to eat, but it feels normal, like how you used to eat chips. Like that's how it feels. I don't really know how to explain it, but anyway, slider foods are real. So anyway, tonight I wanted to touch on the fact that the mental, after you've had your surgery, after it's been 3 months, after it's been 6 months, when reality really starts hitting. So for me, I'm definitely at that point. I watched a video a long time ago and I forgot who it was, but I saw this young lady. She said having the surgery can feel like trading one insecurity for the next. And at that time, I'm just like, what? If you're watching this right now and you're contemplating on if you're going to go through with the procedure, you can hear different comments and feedback from different people. Right now, in your mind, you don't care. Because in your mind, you feel as though I need this surgery. I don't care what y'all talking about. I just need the surgery. That's that. And I'll deal with the rest later. And I completely understand because I've been there. people used to tell me like, oh, well, it's a struggle because this, mentally, blah, blah, blah. And at that time, I didn't care. I just wanted the procedure. In my mind, I felt like, listen, I just want to lose this weight. I want the surgery. That's it. I don't care about what y'all talk about. But now, actually being in that, phase of this process, now I understand. And for me, definitely very insecure about just at times when I look at my body. Because what people don't realize is the fact that even though you were bigger, you were still more solid. So yes, you can go to the gym. Yes, you can tone every day of your life, whatever. But at the end of the day, there's still going to be a substantial difference. Especially if you've lost 100 plus pounds, which I have. So, mentally, a lot of times it definitely is a struggle, because when I look in the mirror, a lot of people used to say, oh, I look in the mirror and I still see myself before. I don't see myself before, but I look in the mirror and I see myself now, but I remember how my body looked before I lost the weight. So even though, yes, I was bigger, I was more solid, and now with losing a bunch of weight, you're just automatic, like biological, you're not going to be the same. Like, things are completely different, and you just look different. And so I definitely can agree with the trading one insecurity for the next, because now I'm not overly insecure about my weight, no, but I am very insecure about how I actually look. And I mean, I know to some people, like, I look good, I know that, and it's fine. But what I'm trying to get you to understand is it's the mental behind everything. Mentally, sometimes I'm not feeling it at all. And I know it's easy to say, oh, well, you can fix that. Go to the gym, work out. And yes, I should be more adamant when it comes to the gym, but I'm just being honest with you right here, right now. I'm not. So, and at the end of the day, when you lose a great amount of weight, I don't care if you go to the gym every single day. There is going to be a difference. We're not talking 20 pounds. We're not talking 30 pounds. Like, it's going to be a difference. And the fact that this weight comes off so fast, your skin does not have time to catch up with your weight loss. So, it's just like a vicious balance, it's a struggle I deal with every day, but some days are better than others. I mean, I'm not sitting on here telling you guys, oh, I just think I look horrible. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, yes, I've lost the weight. Yes, I've had the procedure, but mentally it is a struggle. Seeing yourself change and seeing yourself smaller, but it's like a different kind of smaller, because when you were smaller, you didn't look like this. When I was at this weight, I didn't look like this because I didn't have additional skin. You have to understand, when you gain weight, you're stretching your skin. So now when you then lose that weight, your skin is still there. So until I'm finished and I have, cosmetic surgery, I just know I won't feel completely comfortable. And that's just me. I know people can tell you all day long, oh, you look great, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. You're going to feel how you feel. And at the end of the day, you're the one looking at you at night. Like, you're looking at you all the time. So that's just something, you know, you have to deal with. Do I regret the surgery? No. I feel like it's definitely one of the best things, well, one of the best decisions that I have made for myself and my health. There's a lot of positives with this procedure, but I'm just stressing on the mental part as far as the aftermath. I'm over the whole, oh, I just can't eat, I'm just so upset. Sometimes I have my days. I mean, especially if it's like a party, you know, and like everybody's eating like 5 different options, you know. Here I am, I'm like, okay, let me eat a chicken wing and, you know, 3 chips. Because you literally, you have to choose. Like, you go to a party, you're not going to be able to eat everything that they have. You're going to have to choose like 2 or 3 items that you want to eat. And then you have to make a plate. And then you have to like eat on it like a rabbit, you know, like. It's probably not a good comparison, but anyway, just saying, you got to save your food because you're not going to finish it all, and you're not going to be able to eat all the selections. So just get that out of your mind now. But anyway, like I said, some days I'm like, oh man, I can't really eat, like, but it's becoming my norm, so I don't really stress it anymore. But like I said, the main thing would be definitely the image, I'd have to say. And I'm just being transparent with you guys. I'm not trying to come on here and discourage anybody, no, but I'm just trying to be real, because I feel like so many people see videos, they're like, oh my god, the weight loss is awesome, blah, blah, blah. It is, and they're not being false. It's the truth. But there is a very, very, very powerful mental behind this weight loss surgery. Any weight loss surgery, very mental, especially if you have been overweight your whole life. Now, if you have just gained like a whole bunch of weight because you had a baby or something like that and you had the surgery, your mental may not be as bad. But I have been overweight my whole life. Ever since I was a child, I've been overweight. I was never skinny. And I'm not skinny now, and I don't plan on getting skinny. But I'm just saying, it's like a complete 360 times 2, you know? And you're constantly fighting with yourself because everybody else can say, oh, you look good. You know, you can put on clothes and you can look good. Now, you can look good. You can put on clothes. You can go somewhere. People can see you in the store. Oh, you look so good. Like the weight's just falling off. Blah, blah, blah. But when you come home and you look in that mirror, sometimes you may have a completely different opinion about yourself and how you look. So I'm not trying to like pick at myself. That's not what I'm doing. But I'm just making you guys aware of the fact that mentally around this time frame, I would say 8+ months, is very hard. And on top of that, like I told you guys in the last video, I rarely weigh myself. I don't really get on the scale because the weight has definitely tapered off. I'm not really concerned about the weight because I know it's gonna come off, you know, but it's not falling off like it was, which I already knew that is to be expected. I mean, it's not gonna stay that way. And I'm not trying to be like super small anyway. So it is what it is. I know my goal, I have like a, before my year post-op, by my year, I want to lose another 20 pounds. So by July 20th, I'm trying to lose 20 to 25 pounds. So that's my short-term goal. Long-term goal, I just want to lose another 60 pounds. So between the 25 I'm trying to lose and then the 60, I'm trying to lose that total. And then I can maintain, I can have my cosmetic procedures that, you know, whatever I'll need. I'm not really sure exactly what I'm going to need. So I'm going to have to wait until I get to that point to figure out what type of procedure I need to have. And this is all for me. So I really I know people, oh, you don't need to have da. Because I said before I even had this procedure that I would have cosmetic surgery. This is what I'm gonna do. So like I said, I don't know exactly what areas, but I won't know until I finish losing the weight that I'm gonna lose and I maintain, to see where I'll be. But I'm happy with how my weight is coming off. It's definitely keeping me very, very shapely. I don't know if it's genetics or what, but my thighs and my behind, it just seemed like they just don't want to go nowhere. I mean, I'm sure if I was like a gym rat, it would be probably very different. But naturally, my thighs and behind are I'm staying. And if you know me, then you know I have a lot of it. So, it's tapered down, but it's very, very, very stubborn. So, but anyway, I just wanted to come on to give you guys a little real life snippet of, basically mentally where I am. Please write some comments, or I know some of you follow me on social media on Instagram. So if you want me to talk about something specific or something that deals with you, or maybe something that you've been through, or that someone that has been through a situation, whatever you want me to talk about, I want to start doing a Q&A. I won't say who told me the question, obviously, but just state the question, speak on it. And honestly, I want it to be very, should I say this? It can be uncomfortable. Nothing too crazy, because I'm not trying to have a video pulled 20 years later and I get fired or something. So nothing too bizarre, but something, things that people need to talk about. Maybe I don't know, what's your, how is your sex life or something? I mean, it's just an example. I'm not saying we have to talk about that, but I'm just saying, just in general, send me some questions. Let me answer them and be honest. Because I'm trying to really give you guys the honest feel when it comes to this procedure. And I'm trying to keep you guys on the same level or phase that I'm on. So right now, this is where I am. If you go back and look at my other videos, you can go from the beginning to look to see how I was each time. I don't come on here and just talk about the beginning every time. I try to talk about where I am now. I may touch on oh, I did this and I did this, but I mainly try to focus on present. what I'm feeling, what I'm going through, what my mental is like. So I'm sure I can go back through my own videos and kind of look and just say, wow, like probably a roller coaster, you know, who knows. But anyway, I'm just trying to focus on present right now. But I would love it if you guys write me some questions and let me come back. And if I can get at least maybe like 3 or 4 questions, then I can probably just combine all of that into one video and upload it. And you know, like I said, I won't say any names, but you'll know the question that you asked me and I'll answer it, and there you go. You know, so that way it's ways that you guys can engage with me better, because at this point I kind of feel like it starts to get a little boring because I don't have any like big things to tell you guys anymore. Like I can't come on here and be like, I lost 47 pounds in a month, you know, like that's gone. That's not happening for me anymore. You know what I mean? Like I'm past that stage, you know. Oh, I ate a piece of bread. Past that. You know what I mean? So like there's no super excitement. So now I open the floor for everyone to just ask questions. And I don't care if you write me anonymously. I really don't care. I mean, I've always said, and I will say it again, I do this so that I could hopefully inspire other people to do it and inspire other people to be real about the feedback that they provide when it comes to this procedure. You have to have integrity when it comes to explaining this procedure. Too many people explain all good and no bad, but there's definitely bad. There's both. But anyway, so I hope you guys have a good Sunday night. And like I said, write me the questions so I can answer them. And we can just have little Q&A time. I'll like probably make up a name for it or something. So, all right. Bye.